How Marion Works, a podcast series dedicated to informing you of the inner workings in all areas of Marion government and public services. Thank you for listening. Hello and welcome to Season 2, Episode 13 of How Marion Works. I'm your host, Layla Price-Bodkin, and I'm joined by my dedicated co-host, Lillian Harshaw.
Your one and only.
Yay! We've been altering focus between city leaders and local businesses this season, so now it's time to feature a standout business, Abide Collective. Let's welcome owner-operator, Miss Jamie J. Keys. Yay, welcome to the show, Jamie. I like Jamie J. Keys.
It's actually Jamie J. M. Keys.
Cool. Oh, man, you have two middle names. What, may I ask what it stands for, or are you not?
Oh, no, I tell people.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Jamie Jean Mariah Keys.
Is that right? That's a nice name.
That should be on the R&B cover.
Well, I mean, speaking of R&B, Mariah Carey, that's where it came from.
Oh, well, there you
go. Love it. I love how she's still rocking it. And she still goes so high. I don't know how she does it. Do you like Mariah Carey?
Yeah. I vibe every now and again, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Lillian, are you ready to start with our official icebreaker question?
Yes. Okay, this is how it goes. Yeah, I don't know if you listen to the podcast. Oh, you have? Okay,
yep. Great. All right, cool.
So I'm going to ask Layla the question first. Then you answer. Then I'm going to answer last. Okay? All right, here we go. In a movie, would you rather play the good guy or the bad guy?
See, that's kind of, like, I want to gravitate to being the good guy, but since I've never done anything, like, it's a movie, right? So why not be the villain? Why not be the bad guy?
Okay, why?
I recall, like, watching shows or movies in the past, like Batman comes to mind for some reason, and I'm thinking of like a funny villain, like the Penguin or something from Batman, and
the Joker,
yeah, somebody that's funny, or because honestly, the Penguin was kind of funny too, but yeah.
So you're talking about the old school Batman, not the new ones. Okay.
Man, there's quite a few Batmans that I guess I haven't seen.
Yes, a bunch of them.
But
yeah, okay.
Cool. Yeah, that's my answer.
Okay. Villain, bad guy. All right, your turn.
Yeah. I think I would probably be the villain turned good.
Okay.
That's a good answer.
The turnaround.
Yeah. Like,
okay, why you want to be bad then turn into good, redeem yourself?
Right. Well, I feel like all villains at one point were like the good person, and then something happened to where like they evolved in that, and then maybe like something came along the way and they were like, okay, like this is a change of the heart.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good twist and turn.
It is. Well, like you, Layla, I want to be a bad guy. I want to be a villain.
Fun.
I don't know what type of bad guy I want to be, though. I don't know if I want to be like a mercenary or a burglar or a oh God, I'm trying to think of what the person's called. A hitman, some of that nature, a mob. All gangster related, because it just seemed like that would just be a good time. I mean, it's a movie.
It is a movie, yeah.
Don't look at me like that. It's a movie. It's not like I want to do these things.
Right.
Just for an hour and a half, you get to be someone else.
An hour and a half, or a movie is shooting.
It takes a long time. Right.
6 weeks, maybe 6 months, depending on the budget of the movie. Yeah, I got to be a bad guy. Yeah, just crazy, and then go back home and be, mom and wife and all the things.
That's right.
Yep. Okay.
So we flipped the script a little bit. You probably thought I was going to say good guy.
I really did. I promise I did. I said, she's going to say good guy. Watch. She's so wholesome.
I am a positive person, so I'm like, just a goody two-shoes, whatever. Okay, we're going to learn about Jamie Keys today, and we're going to start with just a brief background. Where were you born and raised? Where did you go to school? And your brief career background leading to today, leading to the Abide Collective business.
That's a story I have down. So born and raised, of course, in Grant County, Marion, Indiana. Went to Marion High School, graduated in 2010. From there, I went to Indiana Wesleyan University, and then I graduated with a bachelor's degree in graphic design.
That's cool.
Then, yeah, I've hopped around a lot in terms of like my career. Like I worked at what is now called Slingshot. Used to work at, back then it was Tree of Life.
Yes.
Worked at Indiana Wesleyan University, worked at Salesforce, worked at West Rock, worked at United Healthcare, worked, you know what I mean?
Were you constantly doing design kind of work?
Yep. So my primary focus was always like graphic design based, and then it shifted to what is called UI UX, which is user interface and user experience based design.
Yes.
And then I also have some front end development stuff.
Yes, you even helped the city of Marion for a short stint with our website. So
wow.
thank you. That's how we got acquainted.
That was so long ago.
I know. I know. But yeah, it sounds like you've had a plethora of different companies that have helped to develop your portfolio, but then it's kind of like, whoa, this is a change of pace.
Yeah.
How did that come about to purchase the former Chic Mercantile? When did that happen? That was in the fall of last year.
Yep. So that was recent, or
that was
almost a
October
year.
2025.
Yeah. So
is
like
what you
last August is when the previous owner posted it for sale.
said. Gotcha.
And then that's when it all started with the slow, like, you know, of course, offer, transitions, and all that stuff. So, like, October was my first, like, day as the owner.
So that you saw a post on Facebook or something? Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So that transpired pretty quickly.
Yeah, I've never bought a business.
Yeah, it was from August to October. You're the new owner.
I had nothing to compare it to. I'm like, I don't know, what questions do I ask Google?
What do you think sparked that endeavor?
Yeah, well, I felt like it was something, like I felt like a push to do it. When I saw the post, like, this is where I need to go next type of thing.
Was it kind of spiritual, or like you just kind of felt it? You just felt a gut feeling?
Are we allowed to be spiritual
Yes,
here?
we can.
Okay, because I didn't know.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
so, I mean, yeah, of course, like, I'm, you know, Christian-based, and so...
That's awesome.
To me, I really felt like God was, like, calling me to, like, go after that, and then it actually, you know, one thing after the other just started coming and unfolding perfectly with things that he was, like, already confirming to me. And so it was good to see, like, how the story, like, all, like, weaved together with it, and like, just how it, like, all...
lined
evolved.
up.
Yeah, like lined up, like, because I mean, he was God was tying it to something called like you pick berries and flowers. And I mean, because like previously, like I had like 3 years of like just it was like one thing after another. Like I'm like, man, like when will it just like calm down type of thing, like just calm down. And then I don't think like being a single mom with a full-time job and buying a business was calm down.
Right. Yeah, you were having kids, and you already had a couple of kids that were
just
young.
two.
Like,
Just adding them on there.
Yeah.
and you were listening, and then you followed the whisper, and now here you are. So, okay, you took ownership in October 2025, and then you rebranded the store. So you kept that name for a little while, Chic Mercantile, and then you ended up launching a new name with a new brand and new look and maybe some new features, and that happened on April 1st of this year. I'd like for you to explain why. I'd like for you to also explain what and how.
Yeah. So I'll be honest, like, I always wanted a business, but like I always pause because I'm like, what am I going to name it?
Right?
Like I feel like that's such a big deal.
Oh yeah, it is.
Like, because of what is it tied to? You know what I mean? Like I feel like it just had to like mean something. And so when I bought the store, I was like, okay, like I'm okay with this name for now, but I know it's not me,
Right.
And I know eventually it needs to like change, but like what will it like shift to? I don't know. And then I just felt like abide's always just been my thing, like just being like content and being present and just being able to just sit still. And
So that's what that means.
Yeah.
Yes, that's really cool.
Yeah, and then like adding pottery to it, and just even like some of the feedback I get from the customers that come in, like because they'll come in sometimes like I'm playing like praise and worship music, sometimes I'm playing whatever I want to listen to.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it just depends on my mood. But there are some nights where there were like a group of like women that have came in and they just sit and paint, and like they'll leave reviews, and they're just like, I've never felt more relaxed in an environment.
That's
just like
amazing.
painting
Yeah.
pottery.
That's what
And-
you want.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I want. Like people to just come in, like feel safe and like be able to paint and do what they want to do. Like in
Explain
the space
that.
that's created. Yeah.
So when someone walks into your space, what do you want them to experience? What all are they looking at right when they walk in?
Yeah, so for people who haven't been in recently, it's completely shifted, like in terms of, well, you guys have seen it, like when you walked in for
It's
the ribbon
gorgeous.
cutting. Yeah, like
Yeah, it's
so.
a beautiful shop.
Yeah.
It's still a mercantile by definition, but it's called Abide a Collective. So there are some wares, some jewelry. Kind of go into more like stationery.
Yeah, tons of stuff like that. I mean, we carry like the simple goodness, like retail based stuff. So right now the store is like divided half retail and half paint your own pottery. But the goal is to slowly shift it all to more experience based stuff.
So,
What does that mean?
yeah, what does that mean?
Well,
Ooh, are you not supposed to talk about it? Or can you?
It's still in the working.
I mean, like it's probably like 6 months out. So it's
Okay,
a ways
okay,
away.
Okay.
So right now-
we'll come back to this.
Yeah, you have to come back.
Okay.
That's a good time frame, but like, okay, right now there is a really cool experience that you can have by just walking into the store. And that is you can go sit and paint pottery without having to make an appointment or anything like that, or have an actual class. Like you don't have someone
Correct.
teaching a class. It's just, use your creative mind, pick from the pottery there, and then you walk out maybe a few days later with it, or how does that happen?
Yeah, so like when you come in, or you're saying like you were correct, paint. You grab your piece, you paint it, we hold it. A lot of our we make things food safe if you have a mug, so you can actually use it once you do it. So like
That's
you don't have
good.
to like fully paint the piece. Like we still dip it in like a clear glaze.
Okay.
So it has to sit for like 24 hours before we can even dip it into the clear glaze. Then it has to sit for another 24 hours.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And then it depends on like what our load is. So right now, I mean, we're back to a 2 to 3 week turnaround. So in terms of like firing, because the kiln alone takes 2 to 3 days for it, and depends on like our batches and plates. Like things take up a lot of space in the kiln. And I will like do a call out because we were actually like really blessed. Because I wanted to start Paint Your Own Pottery, but like a big gap was the kiln.
Yes.
And so I reached out to CSA, and they actually were firing for me.
That's right. They have those.
Wow.
Yep. So they've been firing for me. But again, this was something where I was like, no, I'm going to like partner with God. And I'm like, God, I need a kiln. And then I like reached out to my landlords to start like getting all of that stuff in Flex, like in Flight or whatever.
Yeah, and they're not cheap.
No, they're not cheap. So I'm like, I'm just going to wait until they approve, which they approved the kiln, but they had to like work through other stuff like with like insurance and all the logistics behind it. And so like you would think like this is like the same day answer. No. It took like weeks because they were like finding different insurances to carry, like so many things. But the same day they found the answer is the same day I landed a free kiln.
Wow.
A free kiln.
Yep.
Wow.
So I got a free kiln.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Look at God.
I know.
Exactly.
I know. So, and a big shout out to CSA so are they still firing for you, or?
Yep. So we actually worked on our like final timeline cut. So me and my kids are going to Myrtle Beach next week.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah,
nice.
so we're excited. They've been talking about it in PAX since January.
Yeah.
But
That's great.
Yeah, so like they're gonna fire, and then once I get back, because like right now the kiln as of last week was fully set up, and then I had to get like 2 pieces, and that's on its way. So when I come back from CSA, I'll be firing.
Oh,
Nice.
So then that'll be like a quicker turnaround, which would be good.
How Marion Works is sponsored by the City of Marion. This podcast covers the inner workings of city government to better serve you.
Yeah, that's so cool. I mean, it sounds like the community helps you along the way, and obviously, while having faith and praying, it sounds like things are going very well. So, how are things going right now, as it stands at Abide Collective?
Yeah, I would say the majority of the success is probably from paint your own pottery.
That's great.
Yeah. Wow.
And a kiln will do more than just pottery, right?
Oh, girl, I know.
So,
I've been
yes.
researching it.
So
Infused glass.
yes, that's why I
that?
wanted to get one years ago. I wanted to get one, and I never did. But please explain to Lillian.
I'll do my best and you fill in the gaps because it's still new to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, like, you have like crushed glass and you can make like a picture out of it or like some type of design or and then you melt
melted.
it together in the kiln.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
like
Okay.
if I had to pick,
I've seen that.
you have to look up
Yeah,
pictures because
okay.
like every time I talk about it, I have to show it because like I'm
Yes.
not good. Like that's something I have to learn. And I will say, God's blessed me with like a great person who like walked in the shop and who has like ran a pottery studio, and she's helped me and she's like done the infused glass.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's been a great journey. But yeah.
That's great. And so maybe we can see something like that around the corner. I'm hoping, because I'm starting to dabble in glass. I used to actually learn. I've learned from my dad how to do traditional stained glass using the lead and soldering and all of that. But I didn't really. I don't know. I just wanted to do something new. So
Yeah.
just trying to turn over a new leaf with my hobby. So, do you think that that's what helps your business stand out as unique? I don't want to just put words in your mouth, but what do you think helps your business stand out as special and unique in this area?
Yeah, I mean, it is experience based, which is different. I would say it's like a hybrid too, because there's the
Yeah.
retail and then there's the experience stuff.
Yeah, I honestly see that. I think that's
Yeah.
really cool.
And I think, my long term is to like add a cafe. Like, I think that would be
That would
great.
be really nice.
Nice. Okay, so we're going to just take a real quick commercial break to invite you to subscribe to How Marion Works through your favorite platform, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, and many more popular platforms. We encourage you to follow How Marion Works wherever you listen, or find all of the episodes at howmarionworks.com. All right. Lillian, it's your time to go with whatever question is on your heart for our next icebreaker.
You hot?
Oh, I'm just it's hot wherever you go.
Oh.
It doesn't even matter. I'm fanning myself.
I'm just going to say this before I do my icebreaker
Yes.
question. For you girly girls or whatever, this is the best place to go. It is such a girly girl place. And I can understand why
really
people
is.
come in there and like women mainly feel zen and comfortable and you feel like you. Because there's not too many places where you can just feel, I'm a girl and I like doing girly things and I want to go to the store and then just roam around and look at the jewelry, smell the perfume, smell the candles, and ooh, look at this paper, and ooh, look at this cute pen. That's
Oh
a
yeah, we
girly
were having a heyday when we
Oh.
were at your ribbon cutting, and
spent money and didn't
Oh,
care.
she spent money
Yeah,
and
you got the oils.
she
Sure
got
did.
the
I was
oils.
excited.
Yes.
But yeah, if you're a girly girl or you're a man who has a girly girl, wife, daughter, sister, whatever, best place to go. I'm doing this by,
I like to compare it a little bit to, like, if you're listening to this podcast and you're like, what in the world is this store? It is, if you've ever been to Mercantile 37, on a slightly, smaller scale, but you talked about wanting to have like a little restaurant. They have one attached to there. I've played some music there personally, and they have events. So they have like the Mother's Day plant sale, and they've got it's the same exact vibe that you have, that Mercantile 37 has.
Yeah,
In
I
Noblesville.
agree, yeah.
Like, I think it's technically in Noblesville. Yeah. But yeah, okay, let's do another icebreaker, even though we've broken the ice.
I've never been there, so I can't be like, yeah, that's it.
Nah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Layla, you ready?
I guess.
Okay. No, are you ready, though?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. What is the best or worst excuse you ever given for being late?
I've given
Yeah.
that I've given. Let's see. I mean, I'm always having to stop to get gas because I commute for my work. And so if I'm late, it's probably because I had to stop and fill up my gas tank.
That's the best.
I mean, it's not like, well, I haven't given that.
Okay.
Like, I've technically been late because I've switched my outfit.
But you can't
I'm
tell
not gonna
that.
say that.
Right.
So,
Okay.
I mean, I was late to something the other day, but I actually did have a flat tire and it popped and everything, and I was late to my engagement, and it is what it is. I guess that would be the best excuse.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it's a hard question.
Yeah. I mean,
think about this, Jamie. You're going to the airport and you got to catch your flight. Have you ever?
No, just your whole life.
Oh, your
just
whole life.
Your whole life. Not necessarily has to be recent. Your whole wonderful life.
But you got to think of something you've actually given.
oh gosh, I'm late to everything.
Oh, see.
It's like my norm.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so late that I will tell people, like, it's like, oh, we're planning at 11. I'm like, I'll be there 11, 12. Like, I could be that specific. Like, I know I'm going to be 12 minutes late to this.
So that's really on time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you know,
like,
you
I
have
communicate
kids.
that ahead. Yeah.
It's like it's in the equation. Okay, I've got kids.
it's like,
got dogs.
exactly.
I got to
like,
get ready.
Yeah, and like I'm notorious. Like my mom, I mean, like she makes fun of me all the time because I'm always late. Like I lived across from an employer, and I never told them I lived there, and I was still late every day. I was like, you literally live across
And
the
then,
street.
so really, Jamie, your answer is, I got nothing.
Right, like
I'm just late.
I just move at the pace I want to move, and I've had to learn like it's okay. Like I don't have to rush.
And see, that's the best part when you're like, you know what it is,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had
Yeah.
to start setting an alarm right before I leave the house, like 10 minutes before I know that I need to leave the house. I actually started setting an alarm to help me because I'll get caught up with an accessory or changing my outfit. And so that's helped me. It's like, okay, stay on task, Layla.
Yeah. I don't know what, I mean, because I've worked remote for the past 5-6 years. Like if I ever get like a full-time office job, I'm out the door.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to make it.
Yeah, just don't even.
I've had a job before where, and it was at Deer Creek in Noblesville, and they said you're late if you are 15 minutes early is on time, and if you are not there, then you're late. So it's like you need to be there 15 minutes early.
Yeah, but
So I don't know.
Nope.
Okay. I'm like you. Believe it or not, work related. No, I'm always on time. If not early,
Yes, you are. Yes,
like
you
stupid
are.
early. But it's because I set my alarm stupid early.
And she gets up stupid early.
I get up at 4:30.
Oh, jeez.
I know. So actually, I got up at 4 this morning, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, anything else, I'm like you, just big late. And my brother,
Big late.
if he has like a family gathering or whatever, he'll tell me it starts at 2, and it really starts at 3. Because he knows I'm going to be late.
Just like how employers will do that.
Yeah. But the story I remember, I was in high school in my teen clubbing days, and I used to borrow my parents' car to go out, and I would pick up all my friends or whatever. I always came home late. And my mom was like, "Why were you late?" And I remember saying to her, "Nobody in there had on a watch."
How was I supposed to know?
I didn't know the time.
Best excuse or the worst excuse?
That was best/worst because
Like,
she
you
just
don't see the sun?
no, she just looked at me and just was like, "Girl, go
I
to bed."
wouldn't know what to say either. My
had a
kid said
watch
that
on.
to me. I'm just like, you
And this was during the days that nobody had cell
No,
phones.
exactly. The only thing people had pagers back then, but
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
but
I don't even
like-
think they displayed the time.
well, no, they did.
Did they?
Yeah, but I didn't. She didn't ask me about a pager. I just said nobody.
No
in that-
watches.
Nobody like the whole. I do remember her saying she's like nobody in that whole building had on a watch. I'm like nobody.
clock.
I was like nobody I was with had on a watch, so I didn't know. I didn't
Yeah.
know what time it was. I'm sorry.
hilarious.
She just stared at me and was like, "Girl, go to bed." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, that's going to be Olivia.
Man. You were spared, it sounds like.
I was spared 'cause my parents
Ooh.
were strict.
How old were you then?
Oh,
when that happened?
17.
You were 17?
17.
So you were clubbing at the underage
Well, it
club.
was the teenage club back
Teenage
in Indy.
club.
Yeah, they had a bunch of them back then.
Yes.
When it used to be fun. Anyway,
Yep.
those days are over. Okay. That was
Yeah,
my-
they're over, but I think I'm glad that those days are over.
Oh no, I had a good time. I didn't do anything. I mean, I didn't drink. I didn't do drugs. I just liked to dance, and so it was a good time. For
See,
me.
she has some good stories because she thinks of these icebreaker questions, and so she's got some excellent
planned.
stories.
Yeah, so I can just run my mouth.
And we just have to go along. I'll think of like a really good answer like 2 days later, and I'm like, Lillian, no.
Yeah, she'll be
I
like,
want to change my answer
I thought of what I could say. I'm like, well, it's too late.
next time, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, Jamie. So speaking of like compare, are you trying to compete with a certain business, or are you trying to drive your business decisions in a different way, like just improving what you're doing? Is there anything specific that you're striving for?
No.
Just showing
I
up
don't
on time.
strive. No, yeah, exactly.
Just like being late, I'm vibing.
I know. I'm like,
Vibing, that's good. Vibing in balanced life.
exactly right. Like I have to have a balanced life. So like, I mean, I would say like, for me in terms of the business, my goal is like by the beginning of the next year to just be full autonomous. Like I don't want to physically be in the store. So like I'm moving it more toward that direction because I have kids. And
Right.
I mean, and I'm grateful that I haven't been able to like miss anything, even though I'm balancing all of this because like I manage everything around their schedule.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, no, it's just like, I just want to steward what I have at the pace I go. And I've just learned to not jump ahead and just be content with
That's a
where
beautiful
I'm at.
thing.
Yeah, it took a while to get here. Yeah.
We need to learn from you and just be content with where you're at. I
Right.
know I need to.
And it'll come as it needs. So
So the challenges that you are facing these days, are you, speaking of being autonomous and not having to come in, is it maybe finding people who can work for you? Is there any challenges there, or are you experiencing other challenges
no, I
as
would
a small business
say-
owner?
Yeah. Not so much challenges in terms of like employees. Mine is more of like I'm a person that will have everything in my head and I need to put it on paper. So
Yes,
it's more of like building like a book and like, okay, like now that I have the pottery down, like dipping and all that, it's like now it's time for me to like teach down and teach them, I guess, make sure I'm saying that, like actually like knowledge share what I've been learning so that I can start moving out. So that's more of what it is, because I don't want to like dump too much on someone at once until,
Right.
especially while I'm learning
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like more of a staged growth. Yeah.
Gotcha. That makes sense. It's like, okay, it's in your head, but you need to put it on paper and follow through with your vision before you lose it, maybe, or before you just kind of have a
Yeah.
different vision.
Yeah, that's me too. What's next? Yeah, and it's just, I mean, I'm just one of those like overly independent people, so like I have to.
You have creative control.
And so, but I know, like at the beginning of the year, I was like, no, my goal is this, and so these are things I know I need to do in order to get to that. But of course, like
Yeah.
at the beginning of the year in January, pottery wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
It started in March.
How did it do that? What happened?
What happened?
Yeah.
Like, how did
how'd
you
you go
decide
from
to
like
do
no
that?
pottery to now there's pottery? What happened?
Oh, well, I knew I wanted to.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was an idea, but I didn't, like, I wasn't as knowledgeable
Gotcha.
in January as I was in March.
Okay,
So then
gotcha.
now it's like taking, and I don't, like, as I'm taking in the content, I don't want to like push it on them until I feel like I've mastered it or in
Yes,
some
that
extent
makes
before
sense.
I'm teaching so that I can fully step back.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. So, Jamie, do you host any special events, or do you partner with any groups to put on an event each year?
Oh, I mean, yeah, the goal is to keep growing in that. So, like, I have partnered with like some wineries.
Oh, good.
nice.
Carry Services is coming in this month. I actually had a girl
Oh.
reach out. Like, yeah, there's tons of like groups and organizations that have reached out, and I've been for them to either come or me to go to them and host. So like, there's a mix.
Oh, that's
there.
nice. You can be on the road.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
learned it to get on the road. Actually, yeah, I had a girl reach out the other day good to do like a pottery themed Christmas in July.
A little,
event.
that's an
cute.
I was
activity.
like, oh, that's next year.
So, okay, that's very unique.
Thanks for the idea.
Okay.
That's great, and it really helps with your exposure. I mean, you're in their space.
Yeah,
And that's wonderful.
You just have to learn. Like, it's just a slow build. Like, I can't go to 0 to 100, but I can
Right.
go 0, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So what is a great way for the public to learn more about you and to kind of keep up with everything that you've got going on and as you continue to grow?
Yeah. So right now, I mean, social media is the big one. I do need to update the website, and
So
that's
it is-
my goal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you have a website.
I do have a website, but right now it's all retail. So I've been. I was like, I'm a web designer, so I do. I do the process where I'm like competitive analysis, like what are other people doing? Because like I
Right.
want
Okay.
to kind of like mirror like a good structure. And so I would say the website maybe in about a month.
Okay.
month
Yeah.
or so.
Sure.
Yeah.
But people kind of tend to gravitate to the Facebook page anyway.
Yeah.
Are you on any other socials?
Facebook and Instagram, and then of course, what's that other one?
TikTok.
Is it
Threads.
Threads?
Yeah.
Yeah, Threads. I just connected to Threads,
it
and then
just-
I don't have the app on my phone, but I have it set to where it'll just throw out to
Automatically.
Threads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Threads is just
What is
connected to IG.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You might as well, right?
Yeah, what's the hurt?
Yeah. So Abide Collective on both Facebook and Instagram. And so that's a great way to keep up with the things that you have coming up, anything special for the holidays or any special sales. So we want to know what you actually do when you're outside of the store. Do you have any side gigs? I guess you do.
Don't look at me.
She's laughing. She's like, I got a side hustle or two.
Oh,
Them
gosh. I
babies.
mean, you're right. I have 2 kids.
That's the side of them babies.
Or any special hobbies.
Yeah. I mean, I work out. That's probably like,
That's good. That's healthy.
that's what keeps me like, I know if like my mind is like going places, I need to get to the gym. And
Where do you go?
Yeah.
Planet Fitness.
Great.
Okay.
That's great.
Yep. And then of course I have a full-time job, but it's like pretty flexible. And yeah, and then Olivia and Rowan. But and whatever they want to do.
Yeah. What are they into? Have they started to
gosh.
develop hobbies?
Yeah. So Olivia, I mean, she's 7, social
Is
butterfly.
she? Aw.
Yeah. But and Rowan is 5, and he turns 6 soon. But they both
Nice.
do jujitsu at Tiger.
Oh, great.
and
Oh,
then-
shout out to Tiger. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Olivia was doing dance, but took a break from it. So I think she's going to try gymnastics.
Good for her.
Rowan is a gamer.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Talk to
yeah.
Lillian about that.
I am a gamer.
Yeah, and I am too. Like I like it, but I don't have the time.
Already a gamer.
It's
now I
hard.
have
It's
the time
hard to
because
play.
of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because by the time I get home, I'm like, I can't.
You know
Yeah.
what? These days I'm like, go for it. Instead of going outside in this heat,
Just
have fun with your gaming.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Jamie, tell us where exactly you're located. So give your address and any special tips on how to find you and your hours of operation.
Okay. Yeah, so our address is at 1523 North Wabash Avenue, and I always tell people it's across from the old Shady Hills golf course.
Yeah. Okay, and you'll
That
see a
is
real
now a
big
tree
blue
farm.
sign that like if you see the sign, you've gone too far. But it's right on the corner.
Marion-
Yes, the
You are-
welcome sign.
Yep.
If you see that, you've gone too far. But yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's right there on the corner. It
Yep.
used to be a gas station, right?
Yes, it used to be a gas station.
Wonderful. So, and your hours of operation, did you say that?
I did not because I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, it flexes so
Okay.
much. And I'm still trying to figure out where I want it to land because right now I have some summer hours, and then I think in the fall I'm going to shift it a little bit more. And so
Okay.
I don't want to be like, oh, it's this all the time. It's not.
Yeah. It's not. But it's good that you have a goal to be consistent so that you know, your customers know And then, they know when to come back and visit you again.
Yeah.
So it is good to have that goal, but we understand there's some growing pains going on.
Yep.
So they can just go on Bookface and see what your hours are for that week. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Or, I mean, like, I would say it's consistent for, like, the summer. So I'm not, like, every week changing hours. No.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay, for the summer, we're just going to keep it at this.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
like, September, I think I'm going to shift it. Because right now it's, like, Wednesday through Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I
What's
feel like
the
I'm going
time?
to do Thursday through Sunday. Or, like, Thursday through Friday. Like, just flexing it a little.
Okay.
Or Thursday through Saturday. So, the time right now is, like, 12 to 4 and then 11 to 4 on Saturdays.
Okay.
So it's just,
Okay,
like
yeah.
learning,
Yeah.
because it's just so crazy. Like, some Wednesdays, like, you might get no one. But then yesterday, it was busy all day. So
Right.
it's just like, you just don't know.
Just
You
gotta
know what
roll
you
with
should
it.
do? This would be hilarious, and I'm sure somebody will repost it. You need to like type out everything you just said, and it be your sign for your hours. No, it's
It might
really
be this,
just
but it might be
like
this.
It might be this.
Wednesday,
We'll
sometimes
see.
11 to 4, but
If
we'll
y'all come in and
Like,
keep me
type it on-
busy,
If it's
I'll-
open, it's the light is
Right.
low when we're here.
I was reminded of a sign on a door in Florida, and it cracked me up. It was a lot like that, like what you just explained. Like, it
That's
just depends.
hilarious.
I might be out fishing on that day.
right.
Oh, God.
Oh, but no,
might be
that's
at the
wonderful.
gym.
This is why she's always late.
Well, we're just happy that you are here in Marion. We want to thank you for keeping this small business alive in Marion. And this mercantile is part of the fabric that makes Marion unique and special. So is there anything else you wanted to mention, Jamie, before we wrap up our show?
No, I mean, the only thing would just be like, thank you for letting me join,
You are so
hosting me,
welcome.
and thank you for all the community support, and of course, like all the, like CSA and all the different people that have helped me along the way. So I really appreciate it.
Yep, we got you. All right. Well, thank you for making How Marion Works a part of your day. Find us on Apple, Spotify, and many more platforms. Episodes release every other Monday at 5 a.m., so follow us on your favorite place for podcasts. For Jamie Keys and Lillian Harshaw, I'm Layla Price-Bodkin, and this has been a standout business edition of How Marion Works. We'll see you later.
Thank you for listening to the How Marion Works podcast. We hope you'll join us next time.